Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Zoe, and today I wanted to share my favorite cozy games that aren't cozy games. I'm sure you're wondering, how can a non-cozy game be cozy? And for you, my friend, I have the answer. I feel like the last couple of years, we've seen an uprising in cozy hobbyists, specifically cozy gaming, and I am all for it. The cozy gaming community is such a warm and welcoming corner of the internet for anyone who never necessarily felt welcome in the gaming sphere. It's created such an incredible space for female gamers as well, who constantly experience such scrutiny and hatred in the gaming world. While there are tons of incredibly cozy games like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, Sims, and more, I wanted to take the time today to highlight some games that aren't marketed as cozy, but still give me the same snuggly vibes I'm looking for in cozy games. Baldur's Gate 3. You think I'm gonna make a video about cozy games that aren't cozy and not mention Baldur's Gate 3? Baldur's Gate 3 is a high fantasy role-playing game set in the realm of Faerun. It plays like a Dungeons and Dragons game, and I think that's what makes it so cozy. Your character is tasked with trekking to the city of Baldur's Gate with a group of companions to seek out the answer to a strange, infectious worm taking over the world. I know, nothing sounds cozier than strange, infectious worm, but trust me, I think there's a plethora of things in Baldur's Gate 3 that make it cozy, but personally, the storytelling aspect really make me feel like snuggling up with a blanket and deep diving for hours on end. It's like the same thing as curling up with a book and a nice cup of tea, except it's a video game and you're looking at hot vampires and bears. Typically for me, a game that is considered cozy is something that I don't need to put a lot of brain power towards. So that usually excludes a lot of story-rich RPGs. But because the story of Baldur's Gate 3 is so captivating and so well performed, I found myself really drifting into that cozy space while I played. Baldur's Gate 3 offers rich story, beautiful music, amazingly performed characters, romance, character creation, and much more. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. Also, definitely check out my video about why Gale is the best person to ever romance in Baldur's Gate ever. End of sentence. I need to get more people on the Gale train. Cult of the Lamb. I can guarantee that the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about comfy and cozy is not cults, but it can be. Cult of the Lamb is a construction and management roguelike where you play as an adorable little possessed lamb, repaying their debt to an ominous stranger by creating a cult in his name. I only recently picked up this game. I never thought it would be considered cozy until playing it myself. There's something inherently relaxing about the gameplay loop that helped Cult of the Lamb get itself on this list. While there are higher stakes situations like boss fights, I never found myself getting frustrated or wanting to rage quit. The music and sound design is also very well done, further selling that cozy feeling. They also just updated the game recently with the Sins of Flesh update, so definitely give it a try. World of Warcraft. Hear me out. World of Warcraft, and really most MMOs, are cozy games. I've played World of Warcraft on and off since 2007. Is that 16 years? 16 years? Oh my god. World of Warcraft offers exactly what most cozy games offer: fishing, character customization, world exploration, pet collection, and farming for materials. Plus, it offers a sense of community. I have had countless nights where I sit down with a nice warm cup of hot chocolate or tea, log into World of Warcraft, and join a Discord call with some of my best friends in the world just to run around in a beautiful fantasy world questing or collecting things or hunting for mounts. It could be that Azeroth is laced in a beautiful sense of nostalgia for me, but I truly believe World of Warcraft is one of the coziest MMO options out there. Next to Palia, definitely watch my video about that cozy MMO if you haven't already. It really makes me sad that you can't find a lot of content about World of Warcraft that focuses on its much more cozy side. I really enjoy Leylindria's video about World of Warcraft being for the cozy community, so I recommend checking out her video and also checking out World of Warcraft. Also, if I said that username wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm bad at reading. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So some will probably argue that Legend of Zelda is obviously a cozy game, and I agree 100%, but there are some other people who might need a little bit more convincing, and that's why I'm here today. Nintendo has released 2 Legend of Zelda games on the Switch since its release, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. The reason they've landed themselves on this cozy but not cozy list is because combat can feel pretty stressful for a lot of folks. I used to be terrified of boss fights, something both of these games offer a good amount of, and I would avoid so many games and even not finish games that I really love because I didn't want to fight a really difficult boss. My advice for anyone in a similar boat is to just breathe during those moments. Take a step back and realize boss fights are just big puzzles. They'll do specific attacks in a specific loop, and once you realize that, they become so much less stressful. Or just hand the controller to your partner and make them do it all for you. Both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom offer beautiful visuals, foraging, cooking, collectibles, and stunning soundtracks. Also, thought-provoking puzzles that feed into the ever-evolving cozy feel. I think all of these examples can boil down to one piece of advice. One piece. Branch out into different genres and remember that cozy gaming is a mindset. That's all I got for this video. If you watched all the way through, make sure to subscribe for more in the future. I stream 2 days a week on Twitch. It's very cozy over there, so I highly recommend swinging around for a stream. Definitely join my Discord if you want to meet some fellow cozy pals as well, and to get notified when I post new videos and when I go live on Twitch. And last, go ahead and leave a comment to let me know your favorite non-cozy cozy game. I'm so curious if there's others out there that I didn't think of that I should check out. All right, stay cozy, my gamers. I'll see you next time. Bye.